One story that I have working or living here in White Center. Uh, here's a funny story. When I had just moved to White Center, I moved from Compton, California, to live here in White Center with my family. And when I came here, I noticed like it was a great place. I very welcoming. Everybody welcomed me with open arms. But one of the funny things about it, I didn't understand that White Center had a reputation, right? Because where I come from, you know, that had a reputation. And I come here, I'm like, this is great. This place is awesome. Everybody's showing love. Everybody happy. So then one time I had a field trip where we went over to Seattle, right? And there was a bunch of kids from West Seattle High School there and from other different schools. And I had a kid who asked me, hey, what school do you go to? I told him I go to Evergreen High School. And they were like, where's that? I'm like, whoa, you don't know where that is. You live right here? I'm like, well, it's in White Center. And they were like, oh. It's like, do you ever get scared when you're over there? And I was like, scared of what? Like, scared of what? Like, And in that moment, I realized why I like this place so much. Is because if you're here, you know how great it is, and everybody, right, is inclusive, and everybody is together. And people who are outside, they don't even know. They don't even know the special things about this place. So I think that's like one of the funniest stories that I had growing up here. It's in the community, right? A place where a young kid can go not only to feel safe and secure and also be around positive people, but also a place where people from outside the community can understand, okay, this is the place where we can send resources and send support to and let them disperse it out into the community and to the people that need it the most. I also think it's important because White Center, as great as it is, there's always going to be some negativity, just like in every other community, right? We do have drugs, we do have gang violence and gun problems and things like that, right? But I think it's good to have places where kids and community can know that there are people actively working to keep those things out of the building, right? So if your kid is here, if you come here, they know that those things don't come in here, and we really do a really good job to keep them out.
Hi, what's your name?
Peanut.
Peanut, how was it like growing up in White Center?
I grew up in White Center in the 90s, so it was a very good community, and I had a lot of people surrounding me, good support network, and then I ended up coming here as a teenager at the log cabin, and then I came back to work as a recreation aide, and now I work here full time. So I say it was a very supportive community, and I really love this place, and it's fun, and the people are great.
Thank you.
My name is Alessandro Martinez. Do I like to say how old I am? I'm 13.
Sure.
I'm in 8th grade. That's what's up.
Okay. What is one thing about White Center People Program that you like?
I like that I was safe space to play basketball, to train, and we'll just have fun. And then when I get tired, I can go downstairs and get a little snack. So that's what I like.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Rashid.
Okay, Rashid, how was it like growing up here in White Center?
Honestly, growing up in White Center was very family-based. I mean, I felt like for me, growing up, my friend's house was my house, their family was my family, so the doors was always open, but we spent a lot of time playing basketball or just doing things like cops and robbers, tag, whatever it was. We were basically always outside. So I think that's the best part about growing up compared to like now. You don't see so many people outside. So,
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Okay, Catherine, how was it like growing up in White Center?
I really enjoyed growing up in White Center because when I was younger, I used to go to Steve Cox and Dick Thurno a lot, and I would bike around and feed the ducks, and it was a really good core memory for me, and yeah.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
No problem.
All right, hi, my name is Joseph. I've been coming to the log cabin ever since I was 12 years old. And one thing about White Center that I really liked is it's a really great community. Like, it feels like family over here.
Hi, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Ayla.
Okay, Ayla, how's it like working here in White Center?
I've been working here for 2 years now, and it's been really great. I've met a lot of wonderful people and made a lot of great connections through this community. And and they've helped me. They've been really supportive in everything. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Arona Andu. I'm a White Center alum. I grew up out here.
What's one story you have working or living here in White Center?
One story I have, and I mean it's not a story. I would like to just describe an experience, a consistent experience that I had growing up in White Center. Coming up here as an 11-year-old Eritrean immigrant who grew up in the Middle East, in Yemen, I didn't know the language that well. So when I first moved to the U.S., we came straight to White Center. I went to Cascade at the time. Afterwards, I went to Evergreen High School. And I think the one consistent thing about this community was how they embraced me and how diverse it was. Like, I would go to Boys and Girls Club or I would come to the Log Cabin, and it was the same experience, right? You came around, you saw people that looked like you, who embraced you, who checked up on you. I was able to build life-lasting friendships. You become a family, right? And, I remember we would be out here at the Log Cabin playing basketball for hours. And then we would walk across the Dairy Queens. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think it's there anymore. But, we were just laughing about that earlier, that we would get some milkshakes, some burgers, and then come right back and play till the night, And it still is. It was always a safe experience for us where we could.
Hi. Can you introduce yourself?
My name's Stephanie. I work at the Log Cabin Tea Leaf program.
How was it like growing up in White Center?
Growing up at White Center was really fun, but also very different. It's a low-income community. Not a lot of resources as we have now, but back then it was very limited. I think it was a good experience. It molded me to who I am today, to help others in the community. Now I work with youth, and I can teach them all the things that I've learned, and I can experience stuff with them today.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
Okay, Manira, so how was it like growing up here in White Center?
Growing up in White Center, I enjoyed working at There Now with the kids to ensure that they also have a great experience growing up in White Center.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
Jasmine.
Okay, Jasmine, how was it like growing up in White Center?
It was actually really cool. I liked when me and my cousins would go to the Salvation Army, and then we just get to meet new people every day and just really just get involved in the community and stuff like that. So it was really cool growing up in White Center.
Thank you for sharing.
Yep.
Hi, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Dan.
Okay, Vanna, how was it like growing up here in White Center?
Growing up in White Center is pretty rough back in the late 80s and early 90s. But I have the Log Cabin to come in and hoop every day, so it keeps me out of troubles.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, can you introduce yourself?
I am Michael.
So, Michael, how was it like growing up here in White Center?
It was definitely different, different time. Never thought I'd be working here, if I was completely honest. I came here during my, I think it was 8th grade. I came here for the job fair, and I applied to a bunch of places, and as I was leaving, Vanna approached me and said, hey, you should apply for the parks, which I applied just because he kept yelling at me about it. And I think it was like 3 months later, I hadn't heard back from any other places, and the parks was the one place that hit me up, and since then I've been here. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, and I work here at the White Center Tea Program. And one thing that is different in White Center than every other area is, even though White Center is growing and people are moving in, there's always a sense of community here. You can always find someone down the street. You can always say hi to. Everyone's really friendly. People talking to people in the White Center Tea Program. There's always something to do here, and there's always something to do in White Center as well. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm Mila. I am a student at Evergreen.
Why are community centers important to have?
I believe community centers are important to have because there are kids that don't have access to like a well-connected community, and community centers help with that, and you can grow special bonds with people you never even met, and it just like community centers are just like a really big family. It creates good bonds.
Hi, my name is Cameron, and I'm the co-host for the Cultural Connection Night.
Why are community centers important to have?
I think community centers are important because it builds relationships with people you don't usually talk to, and people go to them so they can have fun and just build off each other's bonds. And that's all.
What makes White Center different from any other area?
I would say what makes White Center super special is just like my friend Aron said, the family feel. When you come to White Center, within a very small square mileage, you have the world. You have a huge population of Pacific Islanders, African, Asian, just everyone is here. And the opportunity to be exposed to so many different cultures, I think, is what sets White Center apart from many other communities, and the ability for all of us to be able to cohabitate with each other, and then create a family with all the differences. It creates a beautiful, imperfect mosaic, kind of like so, just a beautiful thing of many faces and many belief systems, and we all figure out a way to make it work for ourselves and for our friends. So
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Landon.
Okay, Landon, how's it like working here in White Center?
Working here is very nice. Everyone is welcoming. It's like a big community here. And then we all have one common goal of giving back to the kids. So it's nice working here.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Jimmy.
Okay, Jimmy, how's it like working here in White Center?
It's actually great working here. The moment I stepped foot in this building, I was welcomed by a bunch of very friendly people. They're now my friends. The community here is like one big family. Everyone's really nice, really friendly, and it's just a great, positive place to be in.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, Charmini, so how's it like working here in White Center?
Cussing with me. Okay. I like working here at White Center because the Log Cabin has encouraged me to serve the community during the summer, and throughout the year it's helped me advance my knowledge on technologically advanced programs. Period. Turn up!
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Michelle.
What's it like working at White Center?
Working at White Center has been great. I have a lot of opportunities throughout these years, working in the summer, for example, and just providing it for the community. Working with kids is something I really enjoy, and in the school year, I really like making YouTube videos, doing arts and crafts to youth. So yeah.
Period.
Hi, I'm Miss Allison, and the one thing that I like about working at White Center is that I feel like I can make a difference in a community like the one I grew up in. I didn't grow up in White Center, but the neighborhood I grew up in isn't much different, and so I get a lot of joy coming in and being able to help support the kids and help them be better prepared for their future.
Hi, my name's V. I'm one of the staff here at the cabin, and one piece of advice that I'd give the next generation on coming to the cabin would be to just step outside of your comfort zone. It took me a while to actually get comfortable enough to even want to walk up the stairs to come in the cabin, and I'm proud that I did, because now I'm a staff here. Thank you.
3, 2, 1. How we doing? I'm Abe, the coach of the Log Cabin soccer team.
What makes White Center different than every other area?
I think White Center is different than every other area because of the diverse cultural groups that are in all over the neighborhood, and everybody gets to come to the cabin and hopefully come play on the soccer team.
Thank you.
My name is Henok. You can call me Henny though if that's easier for you.
I feel like the diversity in the community, and I feel like we also care a lot about each other. That's one thing that separates us from a lot of communities. We really genuinely care about each other. We want to see each other do better. We always root for each other. So I feel like that separates us a lot from each other. So.
Hi, my name is Peter. I go to Evergreen High School.
What's one thing you like about the White Center community?
One thing I like about the White Center community is how welcoming they are and how they make you feel like home quickly.
What's up, y'all? My name is Bill, and today I'm going to tell you guys my experience at White Center. To me, I think White Center got the best food and the best community here. And I really enjoyed the companies around here and the kids around here as well. It's a great time spending time with them here at the log cabin. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Alan, and I think that community centers like the log cabin, like what we have here, are really important for kids. Especially working here, because you can see how these kids grow up. Sometimes after school they have nothing to do, so they come here and hang out with us. And yeah, it's just a fun area to be in.
My name is Pat Thompson. I am a longtime, lifetime resident of White Center. What makes White Center different? Almost everything about White Center is different, right? I love White Center. I think some of the things that I appreciate about White Center is that I feel safe in my community. I feel known in my community whenever I go to anywhere, whether it's Viva Mexico or it's going to get a banh mi at De La Quan or even Patrick's, or if I'm here at the log cabin or down at Dub C or at the school, I feel like if people don't know my name, they're still going to smile at me, and I still feel known. And so there's an element of feeling seen in my community. I think that the other thing that I love about White Center is it's very diverse. They're all different people from all over the world and from all over different cultures and different backgrounds and different value systems. So I appreciate that. I appreciate how fun it is. I think that kids are just so funny and fun and talented and smart. And I just love hanging with kids on the block and laughing a little bit. I know I'm always going to get a good laugh when I'm hanging out with White Center kids. So there's a lot. I know there's a lot more. I've lived in the neighborhood for all my life, which is a long time. And so, yeah.